Since February 2021, his objective as head of Labour, Employment and Migration Division at the African Union Commission is to promote safe, orderly and dignified migration in Africa, while advocating the promotion of the rights of migrant workers and regional cooperation. Senior official at the African Union, Sabelo Mbokazi, who understands migration as a development issue, works primarily on policies and actions aimed at improving the lives of migrant workers and strengthening migration governance in Africa.
The fraction or the percentage of the remittances is such that it is a significant contribution to the GDP of a number of countries. That is why we believe that migration is an opportunity.
Migration remains difficult to manage on the continent. Sabelo Mbokazi and his team are working to improve data collection on migration and employment in Africa, one of his main objectives.
The main objective of the observatory is actually going to be a data center. It's going to provide a continent with centralized and unified source of data on migration, specifically on migration. In other words, going to work with 55 member countries of the African Union to collect data on migration, and that data is going to be used now to inform the policy propositions and policy development in Africa.
Human trafficking is a transnational organized crime that affects many migrants. Sharing the vision of the African Union, which is to promote an integrated, prosperous and peaceful continent, Sabelo Mbokazi is working to strengthen the protection of the rights of migrant workers. His division focuses on evidence-based policies, migrant security, and safe and dignified returns.
All these centers that are spread across the continent will be focusing on migration. It's just that they will be focusing on various thematic areas. As I've indicated, the Khartoum Center will focus on human trafficking and trafficking of persons, while the Bamako will conduct research and studies to develop policy positions and also to build capacity among member states on policy development for migration.
The Labour, Employment and Migration Division plays a vital role in promoting responsible, well-managed and beneficial migration for Africa. Since its creation, it has worked actively to improve the situation of migrant workers and strengthen regional cooperation. The division is part of the United Nations 2030 Agenda on Sustainable Development and the African Union Agenda 2063.